But this Panzer IV, where the Germans were clever, they built their tanks with the idea they could be upgraded. So the very first Panzer III tanks went into action with the standard German anti-tank gun. That was a 37mm. They then put a bigger gun on, the 50mm. And this model, Panzer III, this is a Model L in the series. This one's got a long-barreled, high-velocity 50mm gun. So much more armour penetration from that gun. Now, it was built at the same time as the Panzer IV, that looked very similar, but the roles were very different. That was the intention. Panzer III was going to be the tank that could break through and kill other tanks of the tank. And during the production run, they realised actually the Panzer IV had got much better growth potential. You could fit a bigger gun. So it ended up almost swapping roles. The Panzer IV becomes a battle tank later in the war, put on it. So they stopped making this Panzer III because they realised it was being outclassed too easily later in the war by 76mm gun Germans, by the T-34 Russian tanks, but they carry on building the chassis and they make them into what they call Sturmgeschütz. And the Sturmgeschütz famously knock out in places like Normandy more buy into Goebbels' propaganda about how efficient and brilliant the Germans were at making tanks. They hadn't made tanks. They captured, shipped out, we think, via Naples to Benghazi in July of 1942, ended up fighting with the 15th Panzer Division out in North Africa, and probably captured at the Battle of Alam Alpha. We've got photographs of it being debombed, i.e. all the ammunition taken out of it by native labour out in North Africa. Before it's run off and on pretty much since it was captured, and it's one of those vehicles, it's good to be able to see a period armour like this that we can still run. Big hands, ammunition boxes stowed on the rear. 5-man crew, 3 in the turret, so you've got obviously a gunner, loader and a commander. Commander in the front, so 5-man crew. And when it was first looked at and evaluated by the British, they really thought the ergonomics of this vehicle were very good. They liked the fact the commander was in the dead centre of the turret, and he's almost got in eye line with his gunner, who's on the front on the left of it, and the loader on the front on the right of it. And he can almost see all the way through the turret, right the way front to the driver and the radio operator and bow machine gunner. And that was considered important because in the stress of battle, being able to see your commander's face, smiling, winking, doing whatever he's doing, keep you calm, very, very important.